You might be screaming, no, no, no. All they hear is, who wants cake?
So just like put out your heroin and come in for like 3 minutes. And if you have any coke, save it for worm suicide.
Hey, you're watching Dave TV. I love you so much.
You die now!
Feel the power. Hard rockin' Texas boys. Our ears.
Can you believe that we are like each other? Part of something that we can't yet discover. Where are you going? What you trying to say? You came alive and you blew away. All day, it went on tight with that body and with that light. I bet you would lynch Jesus Sue if you ever found out he wasn't white. If I could talk to my younger self now, I'd say, don't take nothing for granted, kid. You haven't seen just how bad things can get. And you never know what you got till it's gone. Never know till it's gone.
Watch it on the Dave TV. I watch it on the Dave TV.
Drive through a midnight field, I know my fate's been sealed. Last thing I'll see is his face as I waste away. He says I'm not the first and I'm not the last, as my crimson spills out on the grass. Since hatred and light, my whooping the burning plus someday I'm gonna fucking snap. My videos you talk. All you beautiful losers, all you strong streamers, you are the friend, you are the heart, you are the muse.
Dave's and Dave.
Dave's and Dave.
Dave's and Dave. Dave's and Dave. Dave's and Dave.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Fuck you.
That was a song called Coming After You with a Lead Pipe.
Woo!
And this is Dave TV. What's up, you guys?
What was it again?
Coming After You with a Lead Pipe.
Hello, everybody.
Coming after you.
It's
Roger?
been a little bit.
Over?
Good to see you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we took last week off for the Father's Day, and it was a good one.
I had a good one, yeah. Man. It was good to get out for a minute. Absolutely.
And then Dave has been filming the last couple shows. I was doing shows by myself, and then there comes a point in a man's life when all the shit hits the fan all at once, and you don't ask the universe what else is next. So that's kind of where I'm at, but
it shows you with no problem.
yeah. But what's cool is rock and roll is gonna save me, man. And
It will.
Keep it on, doing the show, playing gigs, rehearsing, writing a new album with Stupid Drama right now. Just that's going to save me, man. And I thank y'all for watching the show. This is Dave TV. If y'all are new to this, we've been doing this for a little while. We are here in the Austin area, and we go out and we film bands, talk to bands. I am a musician here. Dave has been doing this for a while, but it's Dave TV. We are live every Sunday.
We are.
And we got Blue in the back, Patrick
Thank
Gibney,
God.
a very, very, very talented, handsome handsome young man.
We miss John Moore. He'll be joining the ranks again soon.
That's going to be way cool.
Exciting.
Yeah. And
hey, Pablo, we're going to play your video in a minute if you want to watch, but take this with you.
Oh my, hey, all right, woo. So what else is going on, man? That's about it. It was great to go out and film. I haven't been able to because I've been working with both bands and new album out with Dancer and just blah blah blah. But
Ryan Sherrill is watching. He may give us some insight on a new series of things that I could share with you if we're lucky. But I don't know.
That's cool. Right. Well, there's a chat room right there.
Right.
So we've got different ways that we're coming to you. Okay. One is on the tube. Old school, I guess is what you would call that.
If he has a TV.
Yeah. You know, we're not, but you don't really watch shows anymore on television hardly, I don't think. I think a lot of it has a lot to do with reruns and on phones now, on the computers.
It is.
I never thought that day would come to where it's almost like TV and radio are almost obsolete.
You couldn't do your own live bulletins like that. Ryan Sherrill is not pooping.
Right. And
now you know. It's on the internet. It's on TV. You can share it. And you can watch live. I'll put it on Instagram if you'd like.
It's instantaneous, though.
Absolutely.
And it's amazing. This is a whole new world going on right now. How do you guys put out music? You know, we're in a band. I'm in two bands about to put out. One put out some material, and so we got a bunch to talk about. It's all about really the music and what's going on. We did go film last night.
It was nice.
It was fucking hot. But you know what was way cool is, like I said, I've been just under the gun for a little bit, for a couple of weeks, and out of pocket with work and stress, and it was good to be there with you, Dave.
Thank you. It was good to have you out and getting in the pit. And Dick Brisbane is watching. I love you, brother. Thank you for tuning in.
You know, man, I was sitting there filming. I was getting the best shots in the whole wide world. My gimbal was fucking up, so I did the best that I could. But somebody kind of popped me in the back there when the pit came around. I want to thank, he was wearing the Free Bleeder shirt. He was like punching people who were getting close to me, so that was awesome. Fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
So it was cool. It was great to be out there filming family that we know.
Precious Roy.
You know?
Yeah, we went to last night to the wonderful Black Sparrow Music Parlor in Taylor and saw a really great show. Unfortunately, we missed a few of the amazing bands. Fucks, who I've really been trying to catch up with, was one of the bands I sadly missed. But we did see Space Cushion, who rocked it with guest drummer Bruce Ford. They're looking for a drummer, Space Cushion. So if you know anyone, let me know, DaveTV.org, or hit me on the Facebooks. I'll put you in the right place.
He did good. There's a lot of people looking for drummers right now.
And we also had Worm Suicide and ArchEgo, who I'd heard a lot about because they play Black Sparrow a lot. And that's a bunch of young kids we'll talk about real soon, and they were really amazing. Worm Suicide for me was the weekend, though, my friend. I went out Friday night to Kick Butt and saw a great show supporting this, Tales from Bat City, the Punk Volume 2, y'all. This is, oh my goodness gracious.
Is it everybody and anybody?
This, look at all that, man. Sober Days, Worm Suicide, we're about to play, Hazard of the Industry. What is that? I can't see it.
Los Bones?
Los Bones, yeah. Destroy Orbison, 0%, Shitty Advice, Burn Ban, The Elected Officials. What is that? I'm going to butcher because I don't know. Let's look here. One Shot Down, Knockin' Chunks, All Applause, Rebel Flesh, Mutant Love, Bad Dad, Despero, The Beat Dolls, Hans Gruber and the Diehards, and The 13th Victim.
So a lot of our friends
One
are on
CD
that.
And all of our friends. Right. Lots of them.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Where can you pick this up, Dave?
This is something I can't talk about on the air, but again, DaveTV.org, and when we do a webcast, we'll tell you lots more. But from this CD, a band called Worm Suicide. They're a religious band, and since it is Sunday, I wanted to start the show with some religious material. Woo! I'm lying.
Come up front. Come here. Let me tell you a secret. Going after you with a lead pipe. Going after you. That's what you're gonna say. Going after you with a lead pipe. Going after you. Let me hear you. All right. Going after
Capelites coming pipe after you led.
Pablo was trying to be cool. I was over there screaming that at him at the top of my lungs, man. What fun. What fun. It's fun because I expect people when they come to my show, especially if they're my friends, fucking come jam out, get in the front, scream at me, you know, let's get off. And if you can't do that with your friends, you know, and if you do that in your front row at James Taylor, he grabs your hands.
He does.
And he thanked me for like making the show cool, and then everybody attacked him.
And then at Neil Diamond, what do you get?
Fuck you, Dave. You don't bring me love songs. So Dave and I have been playing this game where it started off where both of us said love in a song, you know, like the rhythm of love. So then you sing a little bit and have a lot of fun. And then we try and explain it to Blue because he's young and he has no clue who the fuck we're singing, man. And it's just...
That would be the Scorpions.
Right, we would... Right. So we had a lot of... It was... It's been fun, so Dave will do that every now and then. And also, we're thinking about bringing back maybe some CB chatter. Over.
Roger?
Come back.
Copy.
What do you think, guys?
10-10. 10-10.
What's a 10-10?
Stop.
Oh, I didn't know that. So what's going on, everybody? Did you go check out some shows? What's going on? I know that you went and filmed without me.
I did.
A lot.
But yeah, I did about 3 shows, you know, when you were down with the sickness.
Yeah. And so you did the show at Kick Butt, and you had asked me earlier about the Dead Coats. They just came out with some new material.
Nice material. It's called Nice.
I think what's crazy whenever you hear and Dead Coats included, like a lot of my friends have come out with recordings. And all of a sudden, you get to hear what the song really is, not what it's supposed to sound like, because I've only heard it live and really loud and not in a, I guess an area that it's all controlled, the controlled environment, you know? So it's always live and somebody's guitar's crapping out or whatever. It's really fucking cool to hear some of this stuff really recorded proper, and so I can decipher what all the parts are. I'm not sitting on one side of you know, where one guitar's blazing in my head and whatever, and I really get to hear the whole everything of the song. And there have been a lot of great recordings coming out.
The one in particular that I keep referring to that is so nice, Patrick probably has a still of it, is the brand new Dead Coats release, Nice, and that is on Bandcamp.
Wow.
So, yeah, man. Blues the band. Yeah. But yeah, I love that band, and we are going to go ahead and stop talking and start rocking. I do have some footage I took at Kick Butt, and then we'll get back to some new footage that I took recently. This was not too long ago. This was back in April, and we'll just go ahead and play a little music and be back. DaveTV.org. Share the word, folks.
She just graduated. Congratulations.
This song is about cocaine. Cause you gotta have one. Come on. A 1, a 2, a 1, a 2. Let's go. Let's go. I take it out of the water. No place for me to say. I saw you, my God. I can show you so good cocaine. Yeah. See you want to do it, what do you need? There's a better
buddy?
That is a great tune, and the album title "Nice" is a euphemism for cocaine.
Really?
I just made it up. Shh.
I'm just trying to think. It's like nice. Man. Every time I've been on blow, it's like hadn't been nice. Or something. Fucked
Then
up.
you got something wrong, man.
Yeah, I'm sure I did. What's going on, everybody? This is Dave TV. I'm Nathan. This is Dave. We are a show about Texas music. I was just talking about people making music right now, and the difference between going out to see live shows and then hearing the actual recording of it. For me, I think it's really cool because now I know what the song is supposed to sound like and the vocals are supposed to sound like. So now I can go and sing along and be a part of it. It's cool, and it's easy to record now.
I think for me to get a CD, because I rarely, this is a really weird take, as are most of mine.
Right.
To get a CD, or fill in the blank, a thumb drive, a recorded studio thing, I have to know that music live, because my personal tastes are to see a band live.
Right.
I need to hear it, I need to feel it, I need to look you in the eye and know you mean it.
Right.
So once we're there, then I'm going to check out your CD.
So it's different.
Yeah.
Right.
Man.
That's cool.
So,
though. Everybody has a different. How do y'all do it, guys?
right? I mean, is it a CD do you care? Is it a thumb drive? Do you go to Spotify? Do you do Apple? Do you care about iTunes dying and switching over to this other thing? It doesn't die for PC, so is it really dying? There's a million ways to go on that.
Right. And then, like you said, CDs.
Nuts.
The reason I think would be cool to have CDs is because if I sell one CD, that is going to equal 1,000 downloads. I mean, that equates to, if you can get rid of one unit, people just aren't making bread anymore on downloads.
Rand knows what's up, man. Rand has constantly been doing product. He's got some great gigs going on for him now. He's been working hard for well over a decade, probably two. Tales from Bat City is his baby. I think he has some amazing input on this, I'll bet you money, because he's doing things that make, I don't want to go out there and say a living, because I don't know what he does for a living, but he's got a very good gig.
Right.
And he also, even before that, has been doing merch for his bands that were always eye catchers. I'll say that. I don't want to put too many words out there about this, but I would say Rand Ramos is a cat I'd love to hear his input on this, man.
Right. And then Mr. Vaughan, did y'all sell a lot? If you're still there, did y'all sell a lot of units? I mean, do you think that that's part, because then all of a sudden you're going from what we're doing is like the street level of CDs and stuff, and then you were like
it's still street level though, right? Because you got to take the box to another country, but it's still a box.
Right.
There's not like a store anymore, I bet.
Well, then it turns into you get somebody to take that box for you. You don't have to carry the box yourself.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the record labels and the people who have the money to back and pay for that stuff, I think that's where their job comes in nowadays. When you get signed, it's no more big money, but it's somebody who can then.
Well, Black Heart Records is a great example. Jones people have got out there people who know what real music is. I saw one of their bands in town recently who are from our area, and they're treated well, do well, and maintain 100% integrity of what they do.
There's a lot of people that do that, but man,
Art's watching. He knows. Artville, product, man. What do you do with a box of CDs? Does it matter? Exactly. See, the shows pay the bills, man. And it's no matter what you put it on, a thumb drive or whatever. It's about the shows and getting out and whether you can get a good gig to pay you to play, because you can't get a constant stream of cash from a product that, at best, has a shelf life of X days, weeks, months.
Right.
Then what?
So then you take the card out, and if the band was cool enough, you're able to fold it out, you're able to tack it on the wall.
You remember?
And you got a naked angel lady with dancer across
and
the
maybe
top
30 years later, there's a conspiracy of, are those guys really at a Kiss concert holding that up in the double sleeve fold or not?
That? Yeah, come on, right. What did they do, Photoshop themselves?
Of course they did.
That's just awesome.
Oh man, this is a song about This is a song about vampires with glitter.
We're going to change it up just a little bit.
Right? How would you do it?
I would go like this.
I'd let a glitter-covered vampire do it for me.
There you go.
Space Cushion.
Stepping up.
Shannon and the gang at Black Sparrow Music Parlor, thank you for letting us go in there and crash the party. I know I took up some people's space, and I'm sorry, but thank you.
The best part of it all, right, is in this life, you meet people who are just as passionate as you are about the scene starts to sound so cheesy, but about music, about keeping it alive, especially here in the Hill Country, because they're in Taylor and trying to make a scene there, and it's a little bitty room, hot, and it's in this old strip shop. This old, I guess it would be the old district where they keep it
feels
alive.
like San Marcos when I go down there, you know, to me. I know it's different, but that's what it feels like.
But she is passionate about the music.
And such a hard worker, man.
She
and
loves
a whole
to play
crew.
it loud. Everybody out
the
there.
old cat from Cornpone works there, man.
Can you believe that? It's like out of all places. And I want to give a shout out to he's a teacher, and I used to sling furniture with him back in the day. But Mr. Gray, and he was there, and he screamed and scared the holy living shit out of everybody.
I loved it.
But yeah, man, it was just a good time, man. Those people in Taylor, they know what's going on.
It is a good vibe. It's an incredible place. Lots of little holes to catch music. The Tavern every Tuesday has got some bands. This one in particular has got the Pistolators. Also opening it up is Sharon Bourbonnois. And closing it out is ArchEgo, a band that I caught at the Black Sparrow show last night, closing it out.
Was that them?
And ArchEgo is kind of like a house band over there. They play the Black Sparrow a whole lot, and it's kind of their little gig. They are very young. I don't want to harp too much about that because you know how that gets when you're like 13 to 16 years old in a band, and that's all anyone ever wants to talk about, you know. And it's
the band, bro.
It's quite impressive, to be honest. You know, they're writing their own music. They're nailing some classic rock and metal, I should say, covers. Pantera, what was it, Rage Against the Machine.
Killing in the name
and really, honestly, doing a great job. And I'm not patronizing any people because they're young. So I see it how it is. I definitely see with the future, these kids, you know, that stick with it are going to do something, man.
The best part, I think, also was seeing the parents there supporting.
Absolutely.
Pulling up the van, helping them load their gear while they got to play Rockstar. The parents were being the roadies, you know. It was cool. And I think next time, before I go to a little bitty town like that, I may think twice about wearing my JPP shirt.
No, you got to be careful, right?
You know, you can do that in a big city or at a Slayer concert or, you know, Megadeth or whatever, but when you're going to go to the Black Sparrow on a
I hate to do this because I can't see all of this message over there, so there we go. Drew was telling me that Skull Shaker's got a gig at the Texas Miss this Saturday. It sounds amazing. I think 9 o'clock kicks off with Citizen Band Radio, Secondhand Shag, and Worm Suicide. Is there any shows in town that Worm Suicide aren't playing?
Man, that's...
God bless them.
How hard do you want to work? And
no harder than Jacob.
That's just the way it goes, bro.
I know,
they're
right?
Out there nailing it, and I mean, you know, then there's that question: is do you not play gigs to try and get people out there? Or
I think there's no flat answer. Do what works. If nobody's there, stop it. No matter how often you're doing it. How about that?
Right.
Yeah. Well, ArchEgo, y'all, let's do this.
Right.
Black Sparrow Music. If you have some feedback, we have a chat room on the Facebook feed, or email us, DaveTV.org, has all the contact information. We'll do Instagram or Facebook or email or whatever you want. This is an original song called Visions by ArchEgo.
This is...
ArchEgo, you guys. That was good stuff from last night at the Black Sparrow Music Parlor, probably one of the most important music venues we have in Central Texas. Did you like that?
That was good.
Thank you.
I mean, like that was nice, Dave.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, so we got all the new stuff out, right? We did Worm, we did Space Cushion, and we did ArchEgo.
That's what we got.
Yeah. So we got some stuff from the previous week up here that Nathan and I worked on, right? Or was this one just me? This one was just me.
Probably just you with that new Hellfury and stuff.
Yep, sure was.
Yeah.
All right, and the Cancerslug, that was cool.
Yeah.
We'll get some of that out of the way and just get that I just want to kind of figure out where I'm going next. So if y'all have any requests, though, let us know. Love to hear what you got on your plate because I don't mind playing them. I do have a few things that I'm going to play, and if I can fit more in, I will, and I'm working on that right now.
That one that he really didn't play very well.
No, that's me that says it was more my video. It wasn't that. It was my video work. So.
It's funny. Yeah. That one where he's all out of tune for the whole show. Oh, he loves when you play that one.
Oh, no, that's you.
I
you
got
see all
12
four of them I put up this weekend? I went way back in the closet and dug up some Nathan for you.
I want to thank you for that, Dave. Somebody had actually said it's cool to see where it started, right? Mm-hmm. And then where it is today. Because when it started, it was me having these acoustic songs and my friends just saying, yeah, there's no reason why we can't do it, you know? And they were my best friends and we were hanging out. We all worked together. We came for the music scene. Larry Club, who's in that pack? Bobby Landgraf.
That one was, and Trevor.
Trevor Detling.
Yeah.
And that actually started from when it was Mike McAnally and Trevor Detling doing Dancer, and for half of the set, they made me pull out my 12-string. And that's kind of where the idea started. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, and I was always really reluctant to do that, but to see how out of tune we were, but how much fun we were all having playing those songs, it was a good representation of where the heart was at that time.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you so much for digging that out. And then he's got some stuff out where, I don't know, I've always been able to, I don't want to say do better when I play solo, but I don't have to, I can do whatever I want exactly whenever I decide to change something. I can sing it however I want, play it however I want, and I don't have a structure that I have to do because there's two more people relying on my parts. So then you put that stuff out, and that was a lot.
Yeah, and the curtain and candle one.
Oh, that's great.
Sponsored by Malwart.
That was a
bad checks.
A video that we were going to do here, and this is if you've never been in the studio, Dave is the one who puts the lights and the blinking and the colors behind us and sets up all the lights. But basically, what this place is an
you got that fort? Is that set up the big wide shot, Patrick?
Big empty shell. That's what this is. You know, there it is, and. So
thank you.
I was watching MTV and they were all just coming out with all of these elaborate things. So Dave's wife at the time helped me with some ideas, and
so she conspired to your theft?
Well, no, that she brought some candle holders, so it made it kind of look candelabra. But what I did was I went to Walmart, got 3 or 4 big giant black king-size sheets, and wrote a hot check for them. So we came and hung them from string, and it looked like shit from the wide shot. But whenever you see it up close, we had taken those and bunched them together in the middle, and the blue in the back, and the black. Dude, it was awesome. So then I had to take it back and say that the sheets were the wrong size, and got my money back and put the money back in before the check bounced.
So those of you at home just got an explanation on how to steal with a check.
There you go, man. And that's why I don't have a checking account, because I don't like my creative financing for studio projects or video projects.
If you steal by check, you probably have the blues. This gentleman I've been watching play the blues for the last 2 decades. That's
funny.
One and only
great.
Tyrone Vaughan. You
Talked with blues guitarist Tyrone Vaughan. Now you get to hear him.
He is performing Leave My Little Girl Alone.
You better leave. You better leave my little girl alone. You better leave. You better leave my little girl alone. Oh, before I get evil, man. Oh, do something wrong. You called my house just yesterday. I picked up the stenching and I heard every word you said. Why don't you go on? Leave my little girl alone. Oh, before I get evil, man, and I go do something wrong. Better leave my girl alone. You better leave. Better leave my girl alone. Oh, before I get evil, man, and I go and do something wrong.
Tyrone Vaughan is in Maine to play it.
Really awesome, man.
And then you embrace it.
Yeah, knock it out of the ballpark.
That here in this town and in the blues community, that man's family, Mr. Vaughan, is kinfolk to the amazing blues brothers Vaughan, and. It was an honor to see Jimmy play, your dad play, Tyrone.
I'd love to see Tyrone getting out and doing it, brother. It's been too long. So
yeah, and we were just talking about, man, how do you not do that and it just be in the blood? Because of course you're going to not want to do what your dad's going to do.
Kyle,
stuff, you know. Well,
Kyle Bassett, what's up?
Hey man,
I want to rub your head from here, brother.
Yeah, I want to thank you for. I saw you kind of pushing people away from moshing me. They got me though, but I saw you trying.
That's awesome. We love you, man.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Dave TV. My name is Nathan. This is Dave. We got Blue in the back. The amazing Patrick Gibney. We are here making TV every Sunday. We do a few podcasts. We go out live and we film bands, but mostly what we try and do is we try and stay on topic, which is the music scene that happens here in the Texas Hill Country. We go out and we film anything, we film everything, stuff that Dave likes, stuff Dave don't like, stuff that I love, you know. We're out there, and I'm a musician also, so hopefully we've got a little bit of validity, and you're enjoying what the fuck you're watching, because you're not going to see this hardly anywhere else.
And it is mostly Texas, but I'm a big fan of Cancerslug, and they came through and are not from Texas. Alex does the vocals for Doyle from the Misfits solo project, and I know they're going to be rolling through, they're always touring, and they had a moment off the road. So Alex put together an 20th anniversary tour for Cancerslug, and they rarely play. Founding member unfortunately just passed away, and they're out there supporting the record, supporting the band, and giving the fans what they want by playing these songs. And
can't fuck with that.
Hell no, man. So this is a tune kind of in your face. We like in your face. Song called Dick Solid. See the Butt Cheek album cover, Get Lucky. That was Loverboy with Working for the Weekend.
That was Cancerslug, and you went and filmed that all by you, man. The hard part is when Dave comes up with something kick-ass and I wasn't there. You know, it's like and Dave will go, man, you need to go do stuff. You need to take care of your stuff, man. I got this. Oh, fuck, Dave. Just need me once, you know? But anywho, man, this is DaveTV. That was some stuff that Dave shot of what is the Cancerslug? What
rock
is
band,
that?
man.
I know, but what is that mean? I
saw him,
and I thought that was
from stage do something to a guy. Bam! And left scars and blood, and I guess that's the Cancerslug.
Oh no!
I'm good.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
I got that thing. Whatever.
Fuck cancer and slugging and all that. Yeah,
I'm not gonna get slugged.
Yeah.
Oh, the beloved Thomas is watching. Thank you, brother. Love you, man. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, because you are a hard-working man. You got your business. You got the kick butt, and you watch. So thank you.
Hype.
Yeah.
Hype.
Yeah. Hey, so there is so many shows coming up. There is Saturday, that Texas missed one, and I feel like there was a really killer show I just remembered at Kick Butt this weekend that I meant to tell everybody about. So I'm going to pull that up and take a look. But what about you? Any other shows you know of that are going to be coming up this week? We're going to Taylor to shoot Greg from the Angry Samoans.
That'll be Friday, and then I wake up and load the boys up in the trailer, and we're going out with the Brother Stone, and we're going to go and take off, and we're going to go do a road show out West Texas over there somewhere.
San Angelo.
Yeah, it's going to be, that place is all... My heart just kind of broke, because when you go somewhere else and you go to these other towns, man, they're coming to see rock and roll. It's not like you go to a show and it's a place where you gather and you talk and
go outside
talk
and
in
smoke
front of the
and be
bands,
cool.
and you stay outside the whole time. When we take our bands out of town, man, it's like, oh shit. These people are so hungry.
Absolutely.
For good live rock and roll, good music.
Usually 3-band bills, all bands delivering, and all people there, whether it's 5 or 500, passionate about being there.
Right.
And that's awesome. And I'm not trying to say anything negative about anyone else.
Same thing here. But it's going to be exciting to get out, because Brother Stone is made up of some
veterans of the Austin music scene.
That's a great way to say that,
Absolutely,
right?
brother.
And heavy hitters in the in big names that
kept their chops up the whole time.
Yeah,
They didn't just walk away and come back.
Right. And so it's a lot of fun, man.
And that night, the 28th, Friday, at the Kick Butt, was this show. This is like, there's more bands playing than there are dollars leaving your pocket to get in the door. I can say that, I think.
Wow.
But the Capitalist Kids, Destroy Orbis, and the Last Callers, the big leagues, and Mayday, Mayday. It's Austin versus San Antonio. Show them who's going to win. It's not that hard, know. And tonight, there's actually a show at Kick Butt that I had also forgotten about, which has Secondhand Shag that we mentioned earlier, doing the Texas Mist thing this weekend. But tonight they're playing along with Bliss Spiller, Buzz Electro, and Cabin Man at Kick Butt.
Man, it's so cool to be able to play here and then go over there, and then just scenes don't really mix here anymore. People they tend to frequent 1 or 2 clubs, and they hardly go to another club. So people ask about doing shows kind of within the same week. Man, people who go to, let's say, Pflugerville aren't going to go over here to Lost Well. People who hang out at Lost Well aren't going to go over to 1-to-1.
Because they have their own vibes.
Right. Or even the Saxon Pub. So, it's way cool. A lot of good stuff happening at Carousel. Big shout out to Mama over there, man.
Yep. Absolutely love them.
Yeah, just
Sahara Lounge, great folks.
A lot of great, cool places to hang out.
There was a benefit at Texas Mist this last weekend for the UK tour of Hellfury. They're going over there, going to take the gospel. This is a number that I taped at Kick Butt Cafe. Music, beer, etc. Sexual favors.
Congratulations on 5 years.
I'm so excited, dude. And anyhow, so this is a political number, and we should all fight back. This is Hellfury, y'all.
Amen. Rock and roll.
GoFundMe's does it take to get to the center of a GoFundMe?
How many GoFundMe's?
What's up, Christoph? How are you, buddy?
How do you say that?
Thanks for watching Dave TV.
Christoph.
That was the mighty Hellfury.
Righteous.
And
I remember when I first saw them. I think it was it in here or did we film them live?
It was either here or Texas Mist.
I think it was here the first time I saw them, and they were really, really nice. Kind of, not in your face, right? They were just really mild mannered and just kind of fun loving people. And then sound check came around, and you heard the guitar tone and the bass and a few drum things, and they were warming up, and some smiles, and then like, what the fuck just hit me in my fucking chest?
Yeah, pretty brutal, huh?
Yeah, like really just mild-mannered, groovy people by day, and then just ass-kicking rock and roll motherfuckers by night. And so it's gonna be cool that they're going representing and waving the fucking Texas flag.
Absolutely.
Fucking Texas metal. There's a lot of good.
We should start a GoFundMe for some more Texas flags for them to bring.
With Texas flags for GoFundMe's.
And one for the AO Masters and Matt's guitars in the shop.
Okay. All right.
You need to print those CDs.
We did it the old-fashioned way. Like, we really did. We did.
You know someone who works there and they printed them behind the scenes and gave them to you?
No, even before that happened, the band did shows and saved our fucking money up. Like,
that's
paid for recording and yeah,
no, don't work. You're setting the wrong example.
Well, motherfuckers. You go out there, you fucking do shows, you save all your fucking shit, you don't drink your goddamn tab, you put that in a big pile, you find your friends to help you out with some fucking artwork, then you fucking pay, and then you find the right artwork.
One piece, dude, right there though. And then people have to come to your shows.
If I could fill the place with 20 people, and 5 people pay merch, that is $150 to go towards my project.
No, man, it seems like we're talking, when you say this kind of thing, and thank you for saying it out loud, it just seems to me, though, like you're saying, there's oxygen, breathe it.
Right. This is the way you're supposed to do it. Who the fuck asked for money? And now fucking big bands are doing that shit and then getting fucked by the people, because who just did that? Queensryche and their GoFundMe.
You didn't get your extra package?
Yeah, but those people,
the blue
stole
package,
their
the
money.
red package,
they went down.
They did.
And some kind of shit that you didn't get your
electronics
and everybody.
It's like cryptocurrency, man.
Yeah. Like, so then. Fucking, come on, Queensryche, you know, what kind of example?
But no one's going to go to the store anyway, and that's kind of what we were talking about earlier. There's no other way to put music in people's hands, so God bless them for trying.
Right.
But there's no other way to put music in people's hands.
And here's the thing, I was one of those motherfuckers that was proud to give bread to have one of my favorite bands work on new material.
I would say it's all a battle never ends.
What's up, Johnny? Yeah, you're in for the call. The weapons break, the guns are ready, the soldiers wait for the battle cry. Go! Take the shot, no prisoner, but break it through. Battle's just begun. We're on the move, objective clear. The fire's lit, burning in the night. Battle never ending, cutting through the motions. Battle never ending. Take a fire. is red, burning emerald. My vision back, my muscles right. My time is up, riding in hell. Go!
Oh, that was the mighty All Opposed, man. We're going to see that circle pit in a minute because that dude that was in that crowd, what was up with that guy? Did I tell you about that dude? He ended up getting thrown out because he wanted to fight Mike, and he threw the monitor. So we'll see that in a minute.
He threw the monitor?
He threw it. Yeah. That was All Opposed. We're getting a new record from them very soon, and they have all the stuff recorded, waiting for that to get mastered. I'm just going to go ahead and do this because I know she's going to be like, LaVaughn, hi. I said your name on TV, so it's definitely not fucking G-rated. It's at least PG-13.
No, fuck that, dude.
Right.
What would be rated X? Oh, that would be rated X. Don't look at me that way, Dave.
Oh, sorry.
So did you say DaveTV?
This is DaveTV.
Did you say that you're Dave?
You're Nathan.
And I'm Nathan, and Blue's in the back, and John Spot.
I am wearing my own shirt.
This is crazy because Dave's nipples are perky and pointed. They're kind of like in the middle. And my nipples are kind of out here. Anyway, I'm going to the doc, I think, and I'm going to ask him for a
nipple pointer. Roger.
Over. Come back. The nipple
copy.
Pointed copy pointer. I mean, like north. And then what would be natural, guys? Anywho, this is a music program, and this is a song about nipples.
And violence. History of nipple violence.
This song is called History of Violence.
that dude right there.
He did bounce off the ground.
Hell yeah.
You know his ankle was swollen.
You know that had to hurt.
Circle Pit, Dave TV. This is Dave. My name's Nathan. That is Blue in the back. The amazing Patrick Gibney. Want to give a big shout out to everybody who's been watching. We want to let you know that we have a little bit more show left.
Yes, we do.
It would be youtube.com/rawtime, and you can catch archives, the stuff that you want to see that you're requesting that we don't play.
Brand new clips before they're on the show.
Right. So that is a cool place to be. And what we would ask you to do right now is to subscribe, please. Hit that little bell thingy that, you know, and
tell a friend.
Turn some people on, man, because unlike, I don't know, a high white blood cell count, what the fuck does that?
I'm going with it, dude. You're on the show. I haven't kicked you off in a long time. You go with it, dude. Whatever.
No, man.
Mitch, we do that webcast when we feel like it, damn it. Oh, that's when we're on.
That was good.
Yeah. I haven't found a schedule. The last time we did it worked real well. It was a Tuesday night, right? We had a lot of folks tune in.
That was crazy because for a Tuesday night, it was like, man, do we do it like Tuesday nights now? Because it was like a great response, and it was live that night. It was what, about almost
11 to 1 or something like that?
11 to 1 or 10 to midnight?
So it feels good there, but I don't know, man. Once I commit to it, it turns into a job. So we do it when we feel like it, is the honest answer.
It's a lot of fun, too.
Yeah.
The hard
come
part,
natural.
Well, the hard part is...
your penis is not.
Right before we go do TV, I like drinking a lot of coffee. And so I can't tell you how much fun it is when Dave's trying to hook all this shit up. Oh, dude. It's not working, and he hasn't done it in a little while, so he's got to kind of remember
doing things. Are you working over there?
God damn it, Dave. Dave.
Key, jingle, 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 jingle. He's like about a second, third grader with a new toy. You know, show you my toy. Look, it goes blink and it goes bling and it goes dang and zing, zing. And look, when you pull the string, it goes like this.
So anyway, that's kind of like what it's like while Dave tries to set up the podcast. So one day we'll make it easy, and I'll just sit in the other room and let Dave put it all together.
And then drink your coffee
later
after I get it like all plugged up.
That is not plug it up, plug it
in your butt, I'm gonna play Loverboy, dude. You better shut up.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, these guys are awesome. I'm glad Chris is alive, and y'all be careful when you're driving, and emergency brakes, remember where they are and how to work them. If you don't know, Google that.
What did he write? He couldn't imagine where he would be right now if he didn't remember to pull his emergency brake.
You know what that is?
Emergency brake?
Zero bullshit.
Woo.
Zero bullshit. Tell me something. Shotgun. Turn it off. Like that. Away. No time. No time. Suicide! Gunshot! on, you sexy bastards! It's gonna get fucking crazy! Pick him up and let's continue to dance! Pick him up and let's continue to dance! Please pilot the lights! I'll pilot it! Please pilot the lights! I'll pilot it! Please pilot the lights! I'll pilot it! Please pilot the lights! Make some fucking noise!
Yeah. Man, you worked with that drummer, didn't you?
That was the amazing Rom Gov, and one thing that's really cool in this thing that I call Stupid Drama, it's almost like we're the local Steely Dan, and I have the most amazing players come through and do stints with the band, and that was Rom Gov, a consummate professional, nailed it, did a whole year with Rom. Just an amazing guy, amazing player. It's great to hear because he is from another country, as was Kismet. It's weird because most of our drummers have been world-renowned players.
Oh man, absolutely.
You know,
Take that thing they throw into the songs, man, right?
You know, I think so. I mean, Kismet Shrestha also was from another country, and it's just way cool to have that flair. But man, that was Rom, and he's out there and he's doing a lot. I know that his main band with his brother. I'll think about it and it'll come back.
So there was one other band that night. It was Böndbreakr, and I love those folks. We'll go ahead and nail one of those and come back and close the show. This is Böndbreakr, a great tune called Excellence.
I'll know what I'm talking about then. Bye.
Well, I'm an evil motherfucker. I'm an evil motherfucker, Joe. You know that?
Really?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I done shot a motherfucker. That's evil. You know what I'm saying? I bet you ain't shot shit. You shot your motherfucking load in your hand, Joe. I'm an evil motherfucker, Joe.
Y'all, that was awesome. Böndbreakr, and this is Dave TV. We play you lots of videos you usually don't see anywhere else. Mark Zuckerberg, fix that Facebook cache issue, because just because we've been on over an hour doesn't mean our chat has to
suffer.
Do that spaghetti western.
Yeah, like
thing.
I
want my money back right now, Facebook.
like the people who watch and share and participate in this show have to suffer through that. that.
Well, you know, if you can't catch us on Sunday, and I do appreciate you hardcore people who do catch us on Sunday, the show does live a lot through the week through shares. I watch the numbers, I see the posts, and I love you guys for that, so thank you. We try to get them out there, and the show's at least 10 to 12 local bands every week that you can pass along to people who don't know anything about music or know everything about music. And hopefully there's a little something with your name on it in the mix out of 10 or 12 bands. That's all I can ask. Feedback would be awesome. I mean, you know, if you had anything, we'll listen to it. Even if you want to tell us Mark Zuckerberg is not eliminating humanity, we don't believe in you, but we'll listen. Mitch, we're always here to rock at your service. Thank you. What about you, bro? What you got going on this week? Anything besides our shoot and your gig Saturday night? You just gonna duck down, get that board in check, maybe get some recording happening?
That's what's going on next, man. Gonna get recording happening and try and deal like I started the show. Sometimes shit just happens all at once, and this is my turn.
What else?
So it's gonna come back.
There's always something, though, ain't it?
But that's about it, man. Really, really booking shows, recording new material, getting in shape, you know, out there pumping it just like everybody else. I got a bet with you that I lose 50 pounds, and I'm
6 months. You can do this.
Yeah. So working on that really every day, and really just working on kicking some fucking serious ass and staying on top.
Here, I got two. I can squeeze in two. Here, I'm going to do one more. I didn't plan on it, but I'm just, because this one is nice and short, and I know
what do you got going?
Mitch will love it. Man, all I got is work. I'll probably catch a gig Tuesday or Wednesday for fun. Friday, shoot Greg of the Angry Samoans and Black Sparrow. Saturday is, what is Saturday? You're playing, and there's something else I got Saturday. But let's do this. Let's do this. This one's for Mitch. It's the Cherubs. That's awesome, man. The Cherubs, huh?
You were talking about classic noise rock. Whenever I was growing up, Bobby had a place that we would practice and hang out at a lot, and about 4 houses down on the, it sounded like they were on the other side of the alleyway. The Butthole Surfers were there, and that was quite scary
and drony.
You know, well, from a little, well, you know, you met me that long ago.
Pincus was doing that back then, man.
I was Joe Oliveris from Corpus Christi playing Michael Schenker.
Homophobic slurs.
Homophobic. Woo! Now I'm in touch.
They were
with
kissing.
I'm in tune
with your pecker touching.
With yeah.
Hey, we love you guys. It's DaveTV. Thanks for watching. You are the bomb.com and the shit, and I'm gonna do this to you, so I'll apologize ahead of time, huh?
Over?
Huh?
You're gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it.
I was gonna play.
Mustache guys stuffing gerbils in their brown eyes. Gerbil genocide, hamster homicide. Hide the hamster watching TV. Hide the hamster drinking some pee. Hide the hamster. Gerbil genocide. Hamster homicide. This chick came over to my pad. She thought that I was so rad. She was up to her usual tricks. She tried to give me a kiss. I said it wouldn't work, but I would do the jerk if she bent over and called me her master. I would jack my shit as she hit the hamster.